What it do? You're tuned in to another one this Tuesday. Tomorrow we'll go live, 4 o'clock. Write that down. 4 o'clock we'll go live. Let's interact. All that shit. You guys already know. But let's hit a quick recap. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. So yesterday we had the under in the Vegas Kings game, under 6. That hit on fire for the hockey. NBA, we had Markieff Morris over 10 points. Leaned the Knicks, but the Markieff Morris over 10 points, easy hit. The under in the Mavericks game, that that hit, but we had the over 218. Mavericks didn't come out to play. You know what I'm saying? They didn't come out to play. It's all good. It's all good. Pelicans beat the Kings. Jazz lost outright against the Washington Wizards. I don't know. I think they just match up with each other. Bulls again did what they didn't. They were supposed to win, but like I said, Memphis Grizzlies is in the playoffs right now. Memphis Grizzlies is fighting for spots. Memphis Grizzlies games are more meaningful than the Bulls. Memphis comes out on top. Phoenix does not cover. I think Houston is really coming out to play these days. Like, not maybe to win, but like they're not covering. And Steph Curry goes for history, passing Wilt Chamberlain on his all-time scoring list for Golden State. Drops 53 on Denver's head tops, and we lose on Denver. Bounce back today though. There's a game going on right now. Brooklyn and Timberwolves. A lot of people are injured over there. That's why I didn't start that show early to get that game. It's who like obviously you want to bet Brooklyn, but Brooklyn don't cover spreads, and you can't. There's only KD playing, and Timberwolves. Towns is out. D'Lo is back because he's a baller, but Towns is out. Who are we betting on? There's Edwards, Rubio, Russell. Nah, this is just something to watch. If anything, I'll lean to the over, but do some in plays. You see Brooklyn go down, hit that up. You know. Well, the games we could bet on now: Clippers, Indiana. Indiana. I'll tell you a little stat about Indiana. Indiana's trash. When Mount Turner is out, these guys allow too many points in the paint. They actually go over the total. When Mount Turner doesn't play, they actually go over the total about 18%. It's like 18, not 18 points, not 18%, 18 points. So in this spot, without Kawhi, Ibaka's out, is Paul George, right? So Bonus is going to play. But the only way I'll look at this is an over in this spot. The reason why the over is at 232, I would look at the over. The only reason why is because, like I said, the stats don't lie. Maybe it might get close, but 18 points over the total. That means if it's at 233, it should be around 240. This looks like a gimme, and the key is gonna be open. If you give me a side, I'll pick Paul George, but I will be doing another video later on before these games starts and tell you what I'm on, like because there's mad injuries going on right now. But I like the over right now. That in my pocket right now, 232. Hawks, Toronto. This one you can't wait. Meaning, Trae Young is game time decision. Fred VanVleet's out, Lowry's out, Collins is out. You're not going to get this same line if Trae Young does not play. -2 for Atlanta. Atlanta played these guys already, and they only won by 1. That's why it's -2 if you guys were wondering. And if Trae Young doesn't play, they might even put Toronto favorites. Toronto should not be favorites. Toronto is 1-5 in their last 6 games. Toronto is not good. These guys, you can't. How can you bet Toronto without Larry and Fred VanVleet? That's their players. We have one team that's 11th in the East against another team that's 4th in the East. A team that plays good without their star. That team that is playing for a playoff spot. The only way I'm going with this is Atlanta. The only way, and I got Atlanta in my pocket. It's one of the top plays of the day. One of the. We got another one, but it's one of them. I got Atlanta right here. Lakers, Charlotte. Lakers is resting a boatload. Charlotte is resting their whole starting 5. People are forgetting how important Hayward is actually to the game and to their team. Lakers, though, is about to rest everybody. Not only are they gonna, Andre Drummond's toe is gonna be hurt. Schroeder might not play. Kuzma might not play. Like, we can't. This game's a stay away here. I would lean Lakers regardless, but I can't do that. That's feelings and stuff. I'm not picking no game over under. I lean over, but then again, who's gonna? We're playing against defensive team, but then I wouldn't. Who's gonna play? There's no scouting report on these guys. No, that's a pass. Utah Thunder. Am I gonna back Thunder 18.5 spread, 16.5 spread to cover against Utah? Only way I'll be looking at it is Thunder, but I can't trust that shit. What is the points right here? 222. I think that is too high. The last time these guys played, they only won by one, Utah. 16.5, Utah's on a back to back. This is a under or nothing play right here, but a spread is for sure stay off. This is an in-play play. And for all you guys that have online betting and shit, this right here is an in-play game right here. Thunder manages to go up, you bet Utah. You could look at the under, the over, like this game is a toss-up. Mike Conley might not play, Carson might not play, and we all know everybody's not going to play on OKC. As like basically, if you're good on OKC, you're not playing. So anybody you think is good on OKC, they're not playing because they're trying to lose. So no play. Now we have the two games in the bottom of the day. That's gonna be good to watch. Like these games are actually good to watch. Like honestly, these games today, like Lakers and Charlotte, that's a good team. That's good to watch. Like two shit teams battling against each other as they are right now. It's gonna be a slugfest. Atlanta Toronto, that's a slugfest, Clippers and no, that's just a blowout. But Boston and Portland, Boston is playing all good all of a sudden. But I'm not fooled. I'm not fooled by no damn Boston. I got Portland here. I don't even back Portland. But you know what? Let me tell you something right now. Portland is actually playing good. Evan Fournier is a game time decision. That man been out with COVID since he been traded. He's not gonna play though. He's not gonna come true this week. So we have six in the East on a 3-game winning streak against Damian Lillard, which y'all probably didn't know. Damian Lillard, okay, actually is dealing with a knee problem. Damian Lillard haven't been scoring or producing the right amount of points. He been averaging less than 20 points in the last 6 games, if you really look at it. Now, Damian Lillard, they're gonna need Damian Lillard, okay? But Boston, I don't believe the run Boston's on. So in saying all this, I don't know if the type of like they have a good matchup, good enough people to guard Damian Lillard and CJ. Dame, if you're looking at prop bets, look at him under. Right now, I don't know. He's fighting through it. He's a soldier, but time would only tell. Hopefully, nothing happens to him like Jamal Murray. He better rest. His knee is messed up, and he's showing it on the court. And this is why they're not producing. So, all in all, to say, do I have a side here? Yes, I lean Portland. But my play in this game is the under. Why? They're gonna play some defense. 222. Not like we know Boston's gonna play defense. Dame, the Portland star player, is hobbled. The other guys are gonna have another person on them with that's gonna play defense also. I like the under in here. The line, it was at 229. That's too high. I think that's really too high. I think that's really, really too high. I like the 229 in the Portland game under. And the last game of the day, Miami Suns. Now, Victor Oladipo's not playing. Vincent's not playing. Nader's not playing. Miami is finally beating teams that they're supposed to be beating. They're on a little 2-game win streak, but they beat the teams they're supposed to be beating. Like, I see they're better than Portland. They beat Portland. They beat Warriors. That's normal teams, right? Lakers, they lost against the Grizzlies, but the Grizzlies are dogs. Okay. This road trip, they have the Suns, Nuggets, and Timberwolves. The Nuggets is in a disarray. So when they see the Nuggets, I feel they're gonna beat them. Timberwolves, they're gonna beat them. So for them to have a perfect road trip, which they haven't had in a very long time, they're gonna have to beat these Suns here. And the Suns is on a back-to-back, and they couldn't even cover against Houston. Suns looks like the team that's struggling. The Suns is winning, yes. They did bounce back from the Clippers loss, but look who they bounced back to: Houston and OKC. These two teams are shit. Okay, then they play the Wizards and the Rockets. They played Rockets twice in that span. Give me Miami money line. I like Miami here to continue their little their little run to get a higher spot in the East. I feel Miami here. I like Miami here. I like Miami on the money line. So my plays for now, okay, till more injuries come, I might have more plays, but I'm gonna post again. Miami money line under in the Portland game and Atlanta right now. That's what I like right now. The over in the Clippers. You guys know I have to see. I'm gonna wait for the injuries and see maybe Sabonis is out or whoever Brogdon. But three plays right now. You can even make a parlay with this. Atlanta, Miami, under in the Portland game. You guys already know what it is. You know what I mean? Hit that like button. And for hockey, I'm gonna give you guys a play because that's what I do. That's what I do. Do I go with an under again, or should I go with an underdog? Let's go with an underdog. Calgary Flames on the money line to beat the Maple Leafs. Calgary Flames about to get hot in here. You guys don't know where to find me. Hit that like button. Subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe so you know when I'm on. And tomorrow we going live, baby. We going live. We out.